listeners, and welcome to this cosy December episode of the Creative Juggle Joy podcast. The scent of cinnamon candles, mulled wine, pine trees is in the air, and even if you're not currently doing craft fairs, you might be feeling that familiar mix of sparkle and exhaustion from years past when you did do them. Before I started Creative Juggle Joy, and before I met Dolores, I ran a handmade candle business. I was only able to do a couple of in-person markets before the world shifted with the COVID-19 pandemic in early 2020. By the time events started opening up again, I managed to attend a few more before discovering I was pregnant with my son Aston. That changed everything, and I made the decision to pivot and close down my candle business in November 2021. Even with such a short window of in-person market experience, I learned just how powerful those face-to-face connections can be. And today, I want to explore how we can take those lovely fleeting moments at a market table and turn them into long-term relationships with people who genuinely love what we create. Why market buyers are your best future customers. Here's the thing, your craft fair customers are absolute gold. They've already met you, touched, smelled, held your product, they've seen your face, they trust you. That face-to-face connection builds something no social media ad can compete with. Studies show that returning customers are 5 to 10 times easier to sell to than new ones, and they spend more over time. To illustrate this, let me share a story from another maker. A candle business owner shared online that a woman picked up her eucalyptus candle and said this reminded her of her grandmother's garden. She didn't buy it then, but 2 weeks later she emailed to say she couldn't stop thinking about it. That customer became a repeat buyer and a newsletter subscriber. You're not just selling a product, you're offering a moment, a feeling, and when someone experiences that in person, the path to becoming a fan is wide open. Burt's Bees, believe it or not, started at a craft market. Co-founder Roxanne Quimby sold candles and lip balm at local markets in Maine. Within a year, they went from $200 weekends to $20,000, all because of return customers and listening to what buyers really wanted. Spoiler, they wanted skincare and not more candles. Collecting emails without feeling sales. Now, let's talk about the how. If your customers walk away with a candle but no way for you to reach them again, you're leaving connection and income on the table. I know collecting emails can feel icky, but it doesn't have to. Try these warm, low-pressure approaches. Table signs with QR codes, something like get 10% off your next order, scan me. Feels friendly and helpful. Thank you tags attached to your product with a bonus for signing up. Market-only freebies like a recipe card, a sticker, or tiny wax melt for people who join your list. Paper and pen for tech-adverse shoppers. Old school still works. And practice your scripts. Here are some you can steal. If you want early access to my new pieces, just scan this. No spam, just loveliness. I send really gentle seasonal updates. Want me to pop you on the list? One wreath seller on Reddit offered a free tote bag for sign-ups and almost everyone joined. Another artist used an iPad on her table, preloaded it with a form and saw her list grow like crazy. As Lucy from Balmonilly says, once she focused on email at shows, she discovered her show customers wanted to stay in touch. And email gives you control, beyond the whims of the Instagram algorithm. Turn in market photos, plus stories into content. Your stall is a content bank. Take photos, not just of the products, but of the whole experience. Share your table setup, especially before and after. Funny or memorable moments. Micro stories. This customer bought this soap because it reminded her of her wedding day. Testimonials and smiles. These build trust. People want to buy from humans and not logos. And if things go sideways, share that too. If your gazebo blew over or you spilled your tester tray, those relatable stories connect. They make your audience feel like they were right there with you. Gentle post-event follow-ups. Within 48 hours of the market, send a thank you email. Keep it soft. Subject line: so lovely meeting you, and a little thank you inside. The body of the email: hi Katie, it was so lovely chatting at the winter market. Thank you for giving my pine candle a new home. Here's a little 10% off coupon for your next order and a peek at what's coming soon. You can also invite them to follow you on Instagram or join your waitlist. Keep it human, keep it warm. It's not just marketing, it's manners. Even more connection strategies. Here are a few extra ways to build long-term connection with your market buyers and online fans. So create a customer love wall on your website or socials. Feature photos or messages from happy buyers with their permission. This builds credibility and community. Offer birthday or seasonal discounts through your email list. When customers sign up, ask for their birthday month and send a little treat when it rolls round. Create a VIP or insiders club. Offer first looks, early access, or behind the scenes peeks just for email subscribers. Make it feel like a warm inner circle. Run a post-market giveaway. A few days after the event, email your new subscribers with something like, thanks for joining my list. To celebrate, I'm giving away one of my best-selling items. Hit reply to enter. Or you can even run the giveaway at the stall. People sign up and they get entered into a draw, maybe to win an art print or one of your best sellers or a bundle or something like that. Something that doesn't cost you too much to make. And then send a voice memo or a video clip as a thank you for follow-up. Just 20 seconds of, hey, I really appreciated you stopping by my stall. It goes a long way in standing out. You could even include a printed insert that says, want to see how your product was made? Scan this to watch the process. People love seeing the maker behind the magic. Wendy from Flannelboard Fun did this beautifully when she added printable felt board patterns for budget-conscious teachers. She didn't just sell a product, she served a need and deepened community loyalty. And then preparing for Q1. Use the holiday feedback while it's fresh. Track bestsellers, questions and comments, jot down what people asked for, note which markets were worth it, because some aren't always worth it. This is gold for designing spring collections and planning your next event. Also plan your email rhythm, maybe one per month with a behind the scenes story, seasonal photo, a heads up about what's coming, and make your new subscribers feel like insiders. You could even send out more newsletters a month if you maybe attend quite a lot of in-person events. And then digital products and hybrid handmade ideas. So if you want to scale without burnout, consider a digital side. If you're a candle maker, sell a candle care guide. If you knit scarves, sell your patterns on Etsy. If you're a soap maker, host a Zoom workshop showing how to make the soap. Pixie Fair started as a handmade doll clothing brand. When they added digital sewing patterns, they went from 1k to over 600k a year. Wendy from Flannelboard Fun started selling feltboard patterns to help budget-strapped teachers and grew her customer base massively. Your craft fair fans could become your digital community too. If you want help turning offline customers into long-term fans, I will be sharing a brand new video on my YouTube channel soon about designing beautiful emails using Canva's newest features. It's perfect if you're ready to start building your email list and want your follow-ups to feel warm, on brand and easy to create. I'll also be posting more practical tutorials soon, from setting up QR codes to telling market day stories with confidence. So if you love visuals and step-by-step guidance, come join me over there on my YouTube channel, Spellweaver Creative Studio. Remember, your product brought them to the table, but you are what keeps them coming back. Let's make that magic last. Until next time, keep juggling, keep creating, and most importantly, keep finding joy in the process.